this is what we're here to talk about. I just picked up today, and that is the hard to find, well, unless you go on eBay, the Atari VCS. This video is just going to be kind of a rundown of different things that we've experienced, a little less talking in it, and just a lot of footage of us playing around with the VCS. Also is going to show a few odd things that we encountered getting it booted up for the first time. And that's basically it. So I hope you enjoy it. It got past.
Finally.
All right, so we're gonna create a new account. Wow. Oh,
ooh, cool profile
pictures.
Old school stuff, man.
Look at that. All right, here we are. See, I love this because it moves down, just like the Amico version does that. Okay, so let's go back to gallery. Oh, this just shows the gallery. It shows all the information. Wow, you can actually learn stuff from this. I'm going to turn this down. It's kind of loud. This is really important to me, actually, because my son and I have been talking about getting actual arcades in the next year, and this year, actually. But we wanted to actually take the time to learn the history. Oh, I got a different type of breakout. Oh. I'm going to do more videos, so I'm going to break some of this stuff down and then show each one of these games and do like a review on them. So you can spell better. Let's see the video, how well the video plays out.
Look alive back there, Ace. We got a long way ahead of us. Incoming. Nice shot.
Oh, this looks good. looks cool. It's pixel art. Alright, so that was $10.
Now we know why it's called what it is.
Working good. Got that way off. Alright. Okay, so I'm still learning things about this console, and a few things I wanted to go over before I ended this video, and then I will be talking about more in depth further in future videos. To start, all the games seem to be that they need to run in 1080p. They seem to all be on Steam, which could be a concern, because if you have a PC, even if you didn't have a very powerful PC, most of the games that they're offering on here would probably play on it. So I would hope that in the future they'll have some development for games that are just for their system. They're going to have some limited release of games that will only be on their system, but it'll only be for a few months, and then it'll probably end up on Steam anyway. The other thing I want to talk about are two services that I've tried out. I've tried AntStream. It works pretty good. I had a few issues with a little lag in there, but it seemed to work out. There's some different things in there that I'll touch on later that I kind of didn't like, but all in all, it works if you're into streaming games. The other one is Air Console, which does work pretty good. Again, it's another service. It's not something you're going to own a game. You're not going to pay the game for the game once and then you get to keep it. It's a yearly membership. I did pay for the service because I want to try it out. There's been some controversy about that being very similar to the Amico. I can tell you that there are some similarities, but there is a lot more differences than they are similar. So I will be doing an in-depth on that, and I'll be doing an in-depth on that later on, and I'll be doing some reviews on the games. With that said, is it a system that warrants paying $400? I'm going to have to say a little bit on the no, unless you have reasons to use it as a PC. I am going to later on set it up to run Linux, and then I'm going to put Steam OS on it and hopefully be able to add more games to it and see how well it works that way. I really hope that they start doing something with their development with some games, but I haven't really heard anything. And this is something that goes back to the Amico. I've had to bring this up before. They're very transparent. They're constantly talking about the games that are coming out on it that are not going to be anywhere else. So from what I've seen so far, and I'm still learning about this console, is that a lot of the games do seem to be already on Steam, which is not the greatest when you're trying to find games that are exclusive to your console. I'm hopeful that they'll be coming up with more, but we'll see. Only time will tell. With that, I hope you enjoyed my video. One last thing I have to say I do like about it is the user interface is great. I love it. It's simple. It works. And I honestly like it more than my Xbox's interface. This is very simple. I like that. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye. You're still here? It does work good. I have to say, I do like this part about it. Now, go play some games. If you liked it, well, you know what to do, and please subscribe to see more content on the VCS.